Hello? Hello? Oh, we're back. Okay, my mic came unplugged. um, that was weird. I guess when I like pulled it over to start stream, the wire popped out. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome in Tin and welcome in Max. I hope that both of you are doing well. And yes, I am indeed going to regionals. It was actually Zach's idea. He pitched it to me while we were on vacation. He was like, "There's a Baltimore regional in the area. Like, I'm probably gonna be going." He's like, "You should look into going." Blah blah blah. And yeah, so I ended up looking into it and I registered. So we're going to Baltimore regionals, which is really cool and very scary. I've never done a regionals in general, let alone like an in-person tournament. Like I've never done tournaments. I've never done anything like actually competitive related aside from just playing like the ladder and stuff. Um so it'll be a big learning curve. I will probably get my ass kicked. Um and yeah, it'll be fun though. I am excited. I am looking forward to it. But I am going in with low expectations, not low hopes, because I do think I play pretty well in general, but low expectations. I'm not really gonna be like, I really hope I make it to day two. I'm probably gonna finish day one like 2-6 or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna happen. Um, but yeah, so we're going to Pokemon Regionals. It is September 19th, so a little less than a month away. Got like 3 or so weeks until then. So we got to get back into grinding some Pokemon. I have not been playing a lot of Pokemon recently. I played a lot when I went on my vacation, and then I played so much on the vacation that I was like, okay, I'm kind of burnt out a little bit, so I stopped playing. And then we started playing Mistfall Hunter, Pal World, Mistfall Hunter, stuff like that. So we are back. I'll address the elephant in the room. I'll go ahead and switch scenes. This is not the team that I'm bringing to regionals, as you can probably tell based off when I show you the team. This is the team we're going to be using this evening. Again, this is not the team I am bringing to regionals, and it's not even close to the team that I'm going to be bringing to regionals, because I don't know what team I'm going to be bringing to regionals. The fun thing about the situation that we find ourselves in, if you did not know, excuse me, the Pokemon World Championships is this weekend. Very excited to watch. Been looking forward to it for a while. I'm gonna have a nice sit down weekend and just like binge. I'm gonna watch all the matches that they show. So very excited for that. But the thing about that is, after Worlds, the regulation is going to change. So I believe it does for TCG. Well, no, TCG is later in the year. That's right. Don't mind me. VGC regulations are going to change. New Pokemon are going to be added. New items are likely going to be added. There's going to be a very large mix-up in the meta. And so then you might be like, oh, wow, like, you know, I hope you have enough time to prep. You don't. There is just over 1 week. I think it's like 9 days. I believe the regulation changes on September 10th. And the Baltimore regionals are September 19th. So we have 1 week, one singular week, when the regulation changes to figure out and create a team. It is going to be madness. The tournament is going to be the Wild West. There's going to be crazy teams, crazy things. It's going to be the first tournament of the new regulation, so nobody knows what is good and what's not. Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous, which again, partly looking forward to, partly not. So until then, there's really no point in like trying to sit down and grind out what I think a team is going to be, because there could be absolutely massive meta shakeups that we just don't know yet. right? Like not that I think they would, but you know, they could allow legendaries. Like that would change the game, right? Again, I don't think they will, but stuff like that. Like they could allow some really crazy things and items and stuff like that. So it could just completely shift the dynamic of how the game works. So almost no point whatsoever in thinking about and creating a team just yet. So in the meantime, we're just going to be playing with an absolutely random team that I made. Legitimately, I made this in less than 10 minutes today while I was on my break at work. Yeah. So I was like, I want to use Mega Manectric. And then I looked at Mega Manectric and I went, holy shit, this Pokemon sucks. It's really bad. It gets no coverage moves. The only coverage move that it gets is Fire type, which, no. So we're just running Mono Electric, and if I run into a Ground type Pokemon, I lose. So we have Mega Manectric. I put Pelipper on the team because I wanted to use Thunder on Manectric because I thought that was funny. So we have a Rain team, kind of, sort of, not really. I mean, it is a Rain team because we have Dragonite. I have Mega Dragonite. This is also the first time I'm trying out Mega Dragonite. So we'll see. But yeah, so we have Draco Meteor, Hurricane, and Extreme Speed on the Dragonite. Milotic, I guess I shouldn't be adamant, huh? If I'm running Extreme Speed. Whatever. Again, I made this team in like 5 minutes. I have Melodic. Just took this spread from a team that I was already using. I just changed out Icy Wind for Haze. That way I can Haze next to my Dragonite and remove the -2 special attack drop that I get from using Draco Meteor. And then I literally went, what other Pokemon can I put on the team? And I threw Sinistra and Sneasler on the team. That was my competitive team building process for this team. It was incredible. Made this team in 5 minutes. So I played one game with it earlier and I won. I don't think I won because it's a good team. I just hit 4 Hurricanes not in the rain. So, you know, we take those. We're gonna play some Pokemon because it's been a little while. We're just gonna play some Pokemon. All right. So we got Sneasler, Mimikyu, Vaporeon, Pelipper, Delphox, and Dragalge. Okay, first things first. There is one Thunder resist. Whoa. Nice follow. See you later, bot. Sheesh. They have one Electric resist, which is really nice. I believe Mega Manectric is actually faster than Sneasler as well. Dragonite as well. They only have Mimikyu as a Dragon resist. They don't have weather control. In fact, they actually have their own Pelipper. I'm going to lead Manectric and Sneasler. I'm not even going to bring Pelipper, I don't think, because they have their own Pelipper. And then probably Milotic, Dragonite. I feel like with this team, I can bring both Megas, and it's fine. They can both operate outside of Mega. Which is good. Which is nice. But we're just kind of vibing tonight. I don't know. I'm not even trying to play like super serious. They could have Will-O-Wisp on Mimikyu. Right, like they could protect Sneasler, Will-O-Wisp, my Sneasler. I think I just want to Mega Evolve, Volt Switch off the Mimikyu and just go for a Fake Out into their Sneasler. The Intimidate's actually nice because these guys are both physical attackers. Because Mega Manectric gets Intimidate, if you didn't know that. I didn't know that. Actually, I kind of knew that, but... Oh my, it's Mimikyu White Herb. Okay. They didn't protect Sneasler. Cool. So we... Presumably it's Focus Sash on Sneasler. So we break Focus Sash and we break Disguise. Again, kind of the worst thing we would see here is... Will-O-Wisp on the Sneasler, but if they're White Herb, I don't feel like they're not Will-O-Wisp. Trick Room. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I hate that. I feel like this is like Swords Dance Mimikyu, and it's gonna try to set up. So I'm just gonna Scald and bring Manectric back in for another Intimidate. Alright, so the Mimikyu is now -1. They just go for Play Rough. Kind of eat that, actually. That did 30. Ate that as well. Jeez. Okay, alright. That poison's annoying. I could protect Manectric and go for Life Dew, but they could double into Milotic. I think Milotic lives even if they double, based off of how much that close combat did. I'm just trying to stall out Trick Room right now, so. Nice, they go for Play Rough into the Manectric again. Beautiful. Oh, they double into the Manectric. Perfect. They're scared of the Manectric. They don't have Dragalge. How many turns to Trick Room? 2? Okay, so I'm just gonna Scald Mimikyu and pivot back out into Sneasler here. Sneasler should live a double up, and then I can just fake out last turn to Trick Room or Protect. I can just double Protect. Oh, they missed Play Rough. Alright. I mean, I don't think that mattered too much. Again, we should live that double up, but... yeah, we always live that double up. I'm fine with going for Life Dew on Milotic and just protecting the last turn Trick Room. Milotic might take a lot of damage here, but I don't think Milotic is super important in this game anymore. Like, if Milotic faints, I actually just get a free switch him back into Manectric. Beautiful. Oh, and we eat the double up again. Alright, so... Scald into Mimikyu is free. I think I double into Mimikyu here, because if they switch out, we... they probably switch into Pelipper if they switch out. So I would want to get a Dire Claw into Pelipper. And if they stay in, yeah, we knock out Mimikyu with Dire Claw, and then Scald should knock out Sneasler. Because they're at -2 defense. Special defense. They're at -3 now. Perfect. Alright. It should be... maybe it's not Pelipper. Maybe it's Delphox Vaporeon. I Can't imagine it's Delphox, though. They would have targeted down my Milotic if Delphox was in the back. It is Pelipper. Oh, they do have Dragalge. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. I'm not really worried about the Dragalge. Dragonite can one-shot it with Draco Meteor. So I think I'm just gonna double into Pelipper. Just Scald, Dire Claw. It's a slow Pelipper. We got the burn. It's nice, but I don't think it's super necessary. It wasn't Citrus. Okay. I also just realized they didn't Mega their Dragalge. Ow! Great heavens! Wow, that did no damage. Alright, we just bring Manectric out here. And I guess we just go for a Scald into the Dragalge. And a Thunder into the Pelipper for the most amount of aggressive overkill possible. I don't know what move I'm pressing. That is a spread move, but it isn't this move. That's for sure. That's not a spread move. Do 22%. 21%. Ooh, damn. So close. Alright, the only way I lose this game is if I, like... Actually, I don't even think that would lose me the game. I was gonna say, if I, like, switch my Milotic into, Dragonite and they, like... Draco Meteor the... Dragon... But, like, I can't die because of multi-scale, so... Yeah, beat the paralysis. Not that that matters, this game is over. It's not even Mega Dragalge? What the frick? Do we die from poison? I don't think so. We're gonna live on 2 HP. What is going on with me tonight? How did I do that? Holy crap. Mega Manectric OP? Clickbait title? Alright, Scovillain, Golden Ghost, Raptor, Farigiraf, Tyranitar, Masque Legend. Alright. Manectric isn't terrible in this game. It's just not good into the top 2 Pokemon. Hmm. What to do? I want to lead Sneasler for the Tyranitar, but Sneasler into Staraptor is bad. I think I lead Dragonite. Maybe Dragonite Manectric, and turn 1 I Volt Switch out into Pelipper, so that I get weather control. That could be good. Just like Volt Switch out Manectric. If they lead Scovillain, just like Volt Switch, pivot into Pelipper, and then just go for Hurricane. One shot the Scovillain. I like that. And then I think Sinistra is probably better here. Milotic is actually quite nice. I feel like they lead Tyranitar plus something. Okay, Giraffe Golden Go. Interesting. Fun fact, you cannot helping hand your own Golden Go. Learned that somewhat recently. Unfortunately, my lead does not like to see Golden Go. I think I actually Volt Switch out into Milotic here. I think I'm just gonna Mega Evolve Draco and just Volt Switch into Milotic here. It's the only Pokemon we have to like actually put pressure onto the Golden Go. Okay, no protects from either. Pretty good damage. Is this Nasty Plot Trick Room? Power Gem. Okay, that's fine. 50 damage, so it does 100, so I don't even faint from the next Power Gem. Oh, did I crit? What the hell? Okay, I was not expecting to KO Farigiraf that turn. Wow. Cool. Sick. I'm -2 special attack now, which is unfortunate. I think I'm just gonna protect and haze. And then next turn, I just switch out. Oh, interesting. Tyranitar? Yeah. Trying to bait a flying type move. If you're running Power Gem Golden Go, you're probably Thunderbolt as well. Alright, so we get the haze to get rid of that -2. Milotic is actually exerting a lot of pressure right now. Not gonna lie. And I think Dragonite is too important to give up. So I'm gonna go into Pelipper and just go for a Scald into the Tyranitar. I feel like Tyranitar should protect here, but if they try to go for a Rock Slide, this is good for us. They don't Mega. Get brought down to Sash. Scald's gonna do a lot of damage. It should do like 60%. Actually faster as well. Did 71. Really good. Burn? Go for knockoff. Okay, nice. Well, knowing that my Milotic is faster than your Tyranitar just means that I can conserve weather here, go out into Manectric, and just go for another Scald into the Tyranitar. They should switch out their Scovillain, or their Tyranitar into Scovillain. They just protect. Okay, that's fine. Does this KO? No. I was like, I'm very specially bulky. All right, so now Manectric can start launching thunders. I think we just Thunder Scald. If the Golden Go Shadow Ball's melodic, I think that's fine. But Thunder should do a considerable amount of damage to Golden Go here. They should be switching Tyranitar out this turn to preserve weather. No, they stay in. All right. God, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, and with the paralysis, does Milotic go first? Oh my goodness, it's cinema. Absolute cinema. That was a very lucky process. Is there a reason to protect Manectric this turn? I think I Thunder with Manectric. They probably Rage Powder with Scovillain. But I'm gonna Thunder and Protect here. Because if they Rage Powder and then Power Gem, then I'm in range of... I don't know what they would be able to do, but I think Protect is best. A baby! Hi! Oh my goodness, hello. Hello, he's saying hi to the stream. Say hi to the stream, everybody. It's a baby. He's in like perfect view of the camera. Yay, baby. Okay, they did Rage Powder, but they didn't Mega, so I don't know. So I don't get burned here on Manectric, which is nice. 37% is still a respectable amount of damage. Oh, and we get the paralysis again. Oh my god, that hurt. Alright, now we protect Manectric. Alright, we protect. And we Hurricane. Maybe this was what I should have done last turn, because their Golden Go is paralyzed, so my Dragonite outspeeds. I'm pretty sure my Dragonite outsped earlier anyway. I think they left the game though, considering how long they're taking to make move choices. Food. Yeah, they left. Mega Manectric is taking names. Mega Manectric OP? Question mark? Surely this team should not be working. I'm on a 3-game win streak with this team. And I should be on a 3-game lose streak. This team should not be working. Alright. Primarina, Runerigus, Tinkaton, Meowscarada, Raichu, and Alolan Ninetales. Okay, very interesting. Base form Manectric feels pretty good here. Base form Manectric gives me Lightning Rod. So, like, I could lead, like, Manectric Milotic. That would lose to Meowscarada lead. So I think I prefer Manectric Pelipper. That covers for pretty much everything. It's not great into an Alolan Ninetales lead, but it's not terrible. Actually, it's good because we get weather priority off of that. So we get Manectric, Pelipper, I think Sneasler in the back is just really, really good. As long as we get rid of Runerigus. And then probably Milotic. I don't think Dragonite comes to this game. Yeah, if we get rid of Runerigus, Sneasler actually just like one-shots everything. Okay, Tinkaton Raichu. So they have double fake out here. Again, if I don't Mega Evolve Manectric, then I keep Lightning Rod, which protects the Pelipper. Unfortunately, I can't protect Pelipper, but I don't think I need to. If I get faked, the best they can do is fake out Focus Blast into Pelipper, which is fine. So I'm just gonna protect Manectric, and we'll go for probably a Tailwind. I think Tailwind's best. Okay, they Mega Evolve. No Ninetales switch in. I was kind of expecting a Ninetales switch in. Please just go for Zap Cannon into Pelipper. Fake Out goes into Manectric. Focus Blast goes into Manectric. Okay, perfect. So we get a free Tailwind. They lost their Lightning Rod. So now I can, like, Thunder the Tinkaton. I think I want to... Ooh, I really want to double into the Raichu, because the Tinkaton is not super threatening right now. I think I just want to Thunder and Weather Ball. Like, if we lose Pelipper, it's fine. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is perfect. I mean, you'll live this double up, but this is a big threat to my team. I'm really fine just keeping the Meowscarada on the field. Honest, or not the Meowscarada, the Tinkaton. That did so much damage. Oh, and we got the paralysis. Oh my god. Okay, I was not expecting that to KO. Ice Hammer? I didn't even know that was a Pokemon move. What? I've never heard that move in my life. Wait, you had a Alolan Ninetales this whole time? Yo, you guys want to see some tech? Watch this shit. Volt Switch off the Tinkaton. Switch out into Sneasler. We get Weather Control in the same turn. Watch this tech. I don't even know what Ice Hammer, like what? Please try to have set Aurora Veil. That'd be hilarious. Nice weather you got there. Ow, freeze dry. Okay, it's fine. We dodged it on the Pelipper. They were trying to target Pelipper down with it. Foul play. Fake out, foul play, ice hammer. What? Also, we did 44% damage to the Tinkaton with Volt Switch. What the hell? I think a double up into Ninetales is super safe. Again, even if they... Excuse me. Even if they protect Ninetales, Tinkaton just doesn't do any damage. So, we double up. We always double up because they're probably Focus Sash. I mean, we get the poison, but the important part of doubling up is so that Ninetales doesn't KO Pelipper with Freeze Dry. So that's why we go for that. Okay, and Gigaton Hammer. So they're just triple attack. I actually KO'd. Alright, so we lose Tailwind. Which means we're actually kind of in an awkward spot against this Raichu. I think I want to switch Manectric in and go for a Scald. I don't know if Zap Cannon will one-shot Milotic. I feel like it won't. And this will be a Scald in the rain. Should do a lot of damage. If we land this Scald, I think we're in a good spot, because then we can just kind of brute force the Raichu with, like, Thunder. But yeah, this Raichu is kind of an issue now. We get another Intimidate onto the Tinkaton. Very nice. They go for Focus Blast. Reading the switch. Nice job. We actually live that though. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I think that seals us the game. Especially if they miss Ice Hammer, which is something you can do apparently. Do I need to protect with one of my two Pokemon? I don't think so, because oh, we're not Mega Manectric though. I was gonna say, oh no, we are Mega. Yeah. Mega Manectric is actually faster than Raichu, which is not something I knew. So I think because we're faster, I can just go for a double up into Raichu. Yeah. Dude, I can't argue with results. Mega Manectric is OP. Now, am I going against teams that have Ice Hammer Tinkaton? Yeah, maybe. But like, shut up. You ever think about that? Crazy. I guess we'll just keep going. All right. 4-win streak. I mean, we started out in low Master Ball, but we're decently high in Master Ball tier now. I don't know. All right. Another Raichu and Ninetales team. This one has Whimsicott, Garchomp, Basculegion, King Gambit, though. Okay, Garchomp is an issue for Manectric. I think I'm down to lead Manectric Pelipper again. And we'll go for like kind of the same thing as we did last game, where I just don't Mega Evolve Manectric if they lead Raichu, so that I can protect my own Pelipper. Answers for Garchomp include... Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out as well. I think we go with these 4. King Gambit's a little bit scary because Manectric has Intimidate, so we would give them a Defiant boost. King Gambit, Alolan Ninetales. Okay, so we get Weather Control, which is very nice. Again, the issue is if I Mega Evolve, I'm giving Defiant Boost. I'm thinking we don't like hearing sentences start with "I think," because let me tell you, this guy does not think. I'm just gonna rip a Thunder. You ever think about that? Does King Gambit ever protect? It might. Even if it protects, though, what is Ninetales gonna do? Just set up Aurora Veil? No, you can't. You just went for a Raw Blizzard and you hit it. Okay. All right. Well, we should be KOing. Also, wait. That's Choice Scarf. That's Choice Scarf Ninetales because it outsped. Oh no, I didn't Mega Evolve my Manectric. Nice. Get the KO and King Gambit. That is large. Okay. You could Aqua Jet. Like, I can Wide Guard with Pelipper to protect against Blizzard. But you could just, like, Blizzard and Aqua Jet the Manectric here. I'm gonna Mega Evolve Protect and switch into Milotic, I think, because I want to conserve weather if possible. Mega Evolving before I switch out gives me Intimidate, which I really want against the Basket Legion. Flip turn. Okay, so your Choice Scarf. Moonblast. Okay. Who are you flip turning into is the question. Raichu? It's either Raichu or Garchomp. And neither of them really want to eat a rain boosted Scald. I think we switch into Pelipper and we just Scald the Basket Legion slot. We definitely do not die to a flip turn. Not from Choice Scarf. Yeah. Question is, do they go for a Blizzard? Okay, so it's Garchomp. They do go for a Blizzard. Milotic avoids. Okay. So we lose weather control, unfortunately. But I think that's fine because I can bring Manectric back in, and Manectric is actually faster than Ninetales now. I think I go for Protect on Manectric, and we go for another Scald into the Garchomp. If Ninetales had Freeze Dry, they would have used it by now. Okay, that's fine. Question is, though... do I double into Ninetales this turn? Because if they have Focus Sash on Ninetales, they'll live. But they have Whimsicott on their team. I'm just gonna Thunder. I'm not gonna double. Oh baby! Get the hell out of my house. See you later, Basket Legion. That is a massive threat off the board. Holy crap. We take those. Okay, so we still have to deal with Ninetales in the snow, which is unfortunate. Oh, but it's Life Orb, which means Scald KOs. Okay. I should survive a Blizzard with multi-scale. I can't imagine I don't. Okay, they forfeited. Yeah, I'm very confident. I can't say I'm like sure, but I'm very confident that Dragonite would survive a Blizzard. But they don't have any way of KOing Milotic at that point. Them switching into Thunder was really bad for them. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom, but apparently this team is working. We're on a 5-win streak. Ridiculous. Be right back. All right, I'm back. This is silly how much this is working. I mean, the one thing Mega Manectric has going for it is that it hits really hard with Thunder. Like you've seen us take like KOs against Pokemon that just resist electric type. But this just should not be working. All right, so we have Charizard, Sylveon, Goldengo, Garchomp, Whimsicott, Staraptor. Manectric is really good. Really, 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 really good into this game, into every Pokemon not named Garchomp. Which means we need to deal with Garchomp. I would like to do so by leading Manectric Milotic. And I think turn 1, we like Volt Switch out into Pelipper. If they lead Charizard, we Volt Switch out into Pelipper to get Weather Control. And we just like Scald the Garchomp. And then probably Dragonite. If they lead like Whimsicott Staraptor, we just absolutely shit on them with this lead. So, I think this is a pretty solid lead. Like a fast electric type in this meta, I feel like is really good. Like I think that's why Raichu is having a lot of success right now. Whimsicott Sylveon. Not a lead I was expecting. I think Manectric is too important to leave unprotected, so I think we are just gonna Volt Switch off the Sylveon and go for a Scald into Sylveon. If they Tailwind, if it's fast Sylveon, they will outspeed. See if they have any speed investment. If it's slow Sylveon, if like they don't have any speed investment, then I'm pretty sure Manectric should still outspeed. Jeez, can't talk. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're still faster. That just shows you how fast this Pokemon is. Alright, well we have to go into Pelipper, because we cannot be switching Dragonite into a Hyper Voice. No thank you. We just need to be careful with how we use Pelipper, because that's our rain control, obviously. Or weather control, I should say. This will be really good damage with Scald. Was it 70 to 34? That is 46%, so another Scald does KO Sylveon. Man, I really wish we had Protect on Pelipper now. Oh, I wish we had Protect, because now I can't give up Dragon. I can give up Dragonite. I have to give up Dragonite. Again, Manectric is just too good in this game. Yeah, they Moonblast. We knew that was coming. It's just, do they Wide Guard? Or not Wide Guard, do they Hyper Voice? Oh, great heavens! Do I live this? Oh my goodness. No way. Burn, 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 burn. Actually, wait, that's actually really good because they are forced to recharge on this turn. That 1% survival is actually really nice. Life Dew, Dragonite is out of range. to get backed up to get multi-scale. That was 60 damage from Moonblast, so in theory, we live another Moonblast from Whimsicott. That's decent damage. That's not bad. Alright, last turn of Tailwind. Actually, I should have Life Dude there, because even if I don't get multi-scale, I'm guaranteed out of range for a Moonblast. I'll Life Dew here, because I don't think the damage from Scald is meaningful. It's a good switch. Garchomp. It's a very good switch. Now we're in range of Moonblast. Yep. I almost extreme speeded the Whimsicott reading into that switch. Alright, Tailwind peters out. He's no good. I'm assuming Charizard's their last, right? So I think we just protect and Scald into Garchomp. They're gonna get Tailwind, unfortunately. I can't deny second Tailwind. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's bad. Okay. I didn't even think about Encore. Yeah. Okay. Like, Encore into Manectric is so obvious this turn that I feel like they want to, like, Tailwind Dragon Claw or, like, Dragon Claw Moonblast. But staying in with Manectric doesn't give me much. I feel like the switch is just so obvious. Okay, it's fine. We at least read into that, but yeah, they're gonna KO the Pelipper. And then from here, they're just gonna start pressing Earthquakes. And once again, Manectric does not have coverage moves. Hooray. They're -2 attack with the Garchomp. It's not nothing. Maybe we like crit Thunder and KO the Whimsicott? And we crit Thunder, we KO the Whimsicott, and they don't set Tailwind this turn. Back into Sylveon, yep. Oh! Unlucky. Okay. So Protect, Encore, Tailwind, Moonblast. Typical, typical spread. Thing is, though, do they go for Encore onto the Milotic again. They could Tailwind Hyper Voice. I don't have any priority. So I can't protect the Manectric this turn. Alright. I think this one is pretty chalked. They do choose to keep us in the Encore. Oh, I didn't think that was going to KO. If I knew that would KO, I would have protected. Oh, we crit. I'm pretty sure the crit matters. Like, it's good that we KO, but if I knew we KO the Whimsicott, then I protect my Lotic that turn, and we're actually in a decent spot. But now we just lose. So they should just bring out Garchomp. Yeah, just protect Sylveon, Earthquake. I mean, we try to get like a triple protect with Manectric, I guess. I don't know. Even that doesn't do anything, I don't think. We're gonna lose! They cheated. They cheated! It's the only way that they could defeat my Manectric, is if they cheated. Maybe Garchomp will just eventually kill itself to Life Orb. It won't, but it could. So you see, this is the situation in which I really wish Manectric had anything else except for electric type attacks. Because otherwise I could just outspeed this Garchomp and kill it, and probably win the game. But because Manectric has only electric attacks, and like it learns like Flamethrower and Overheat as its coverage moves. It's like, really? Yeah. So I think we need like a quadruple protect. we need a quadruple protect, and then it's not even Charizard. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we don't even get the double. Hooray! Milotic, no! He cheated. He hacked my game. He cheated. I mean, that guy played well. I was not expecting Tailwind Sylveon lead. I think if he leads either of his Megas, we probably win that game. Because Manectric is just so good into both their Megas. But yeah, leading into Sylveon was not good. Dude, what is with the Raichu Ninetales? This is the third Raichu Ninetales team we've seen. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Raichu, Ninetales, Garchomp, Whimsicott, Incineroar, Charizard. What? Yeah, I think the low Ninetales is very good. Alright, so once again, Manectric is very good into everything that does not start with the letter G and end in Archomp. I kind of want to lead Milotic. I don't think they're going to lead Incineroar. If I lead Milotic, I don't have enough damage into Whimsicott. I have to lead Pelipper. I think we go Manectric Pelipper again. Probably just Milotic. And I don't really love Dragonite, but I don't really love anything else either. I mean, I guess late game Sneasler is really good, but I'll bring Dragonite. I think late game Sneasler is really good if I can get to a board state in which they don't have Tailwind, but... Charizard Chomp. Okay, those are good. I don't mind this. Because I think we just protect, Mega Evolve Protect to scout for a Protect from Charizard, and we just go Tailwind. I don't think, like, Rock Slide Heat Wave should KO Pelipper. I don't think it should. I mean, I have no bulk on this Pelipper, though. It's max speed, max special attack, so maybe it does. Doesn't Mega Manectric just, like, look cool, though? Oh, okay, they don't Mega. So they should be protecting here. Perfect. Okay, so we baited out the Protect. And they go for EQ. Beautiful. Free Tailwind. We take those. Alright, so Volt Switch out on the Charizard is free. I think we Volt Switch off the Charizard and then swap into Dragonite. Yeah. Yeah. Volt Switch doesn't KO Charizard, but it should do like 70%. A lot of Charizards are running physical bulk. Yeah, okay, they just switch. Perfect. Ninetales. Beautiful. Because now, guess what? Nice weather control. It actually... I think I'd rather bring Milotic in, because if they rock slided, if they slid the rocks this turn, I don't want Pelipper eating that damage. I hope they didn't Dragon Claw. Okay, yeah, they rock slide. Cool. That is why we did not bring Pelipper back in. Alright. I could protect Life Dew to get Dragonite's multi-scale back. And I think I want to do that. Because we still have Tailwind for 2 turns, which means after this we have 1 turn of Tailwind, which means we could just Draco Meteor into the Garchomp slot. Because we outspeed the Ninetales. Yeah. We protect here. This play ensures that if the Garchomp... Oh, perfect. I was going to say, if the Garchomp protected next turn, we still did not get one shot because our multi-scale is up. But this is like super ideal because now we just have a perfectly free Draco Meteor into the Garchomp slot. Unless they get a double protect. Don't freeze. Okay, good. I could insta-haze to get rid of the special attack drop, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we just scald into Ninetales and Draco, the Garchomp. They would have to get a double protect on the Garchomp. Oh, I forgot they have Whimsicott in the back. I forgot they had double fairy. Okay, we whiff the Draco, but we at least don't take a Blizzard for our troubles. So. We need to play around Encore They could encore the Dragonite into Draco against 2 Fairy types, which would be less than ideal. So I think we just Scald into Ninetales and probably switch Pelipper in. Rain boosted Scald, I don't think it's gonna KO Ninetales. I think it's gonna leave it on like 5 or 10% HP. I think we're gonna be just shy of the knockout, which is unfortunate. They didn't go for Tailwind. Okay. Good play. They hit the Blizzard, and it KOs Pelipper. That's really bad for us. Oh my god, and we get frozen. Oh no. Oh, from bad to worse. Oh, I forgot Scald melts freeze. I knew it. I said between 5 to 10% HP, and it's as middle of that range as you can get.
I'm in danger.
I'm not in danger. Shut up, little kid. I threatened extreme speed into the Ninetales, but they could... No, I think I bring Dragonite out. I can't protect in front of Whimsicott. But if they just go for Blizzard again and they hit it, my Dragonite dies. So I think I have to extreme speed the Ninetales. Okay, I think we switch Melodic into Manectric, and we go for extreme speed into Ninetales. Ideally, they just go for a Tailwind this turn. Okay, they did not, but at least they didn't protect the Ninetales. So we're gonna eat a Moonblast for our troubles. Oh, they did Tailwind. Yeah, I forgot. Extreme speed goes before Prankster. This should be Garchomp coming back in. Charizard. Okay. Does Heat Wave in the Sun KO Manectric? It probably does. I have 147 HP on Manectric with no defense investment. I think I have to go for Hurricane in the Sun, which is not good. That's not the situation you want to be in. Yeah. Basically, my end game needs to be having Manectric on the field, and they don't have Tailwind. But also, Manectric can't beat Garchomp, so I need one of these 2 Pokemon to be healthy as well. So, this is tough. Took 60 from that, so we do live another Moonblast, but they're gonna Heat Wave. Oh, that did so much damage. Come on, Dragonite, hit your Hurricane. Yes! Okay, we're in this. We're in this. Now, do they Solar Beam Melodic? How many turns of Tailwind? 2. Okay, doable, doable, doable. I think I'm gonna... I don't know. Did 120, 50. Dragonite survives another heat wave. So in that case, I'm gonna go for Scald onto the Whimsicott and protect the Dragonite. Oh, this isn't the play, because if I knock out Whimsicott, they get Garchomp back in with 1 turn of Tailwind left. They probably Solar Beam. Yeah. This should KO from the range I'm at. Milotic, you're so sexy. Empoleon couldn't do that. Let me tell you that much. Nice crit. Good. Good crit, Whimsicott. We really needed that on the 1 HP. Okay. Do I need to get a double protect on Dragonite? Dragonite is the only way that I can beat Garchomp. So I don't think I can afford... I don't think I can afford to risk a double protect on the Dragonite, but Manectric dies on switch in. I mean, at the very least, Manectric gets an Intimidate off on the Garchomp. I'm gonna go for Life Dew and switch. This is probably just Earthquake Heat Wave, which is probably just a double KO, and I lose. I mean, Earthquake Heat Wave is absolutely a double KO. So they went for Rock Slide. I don't know why they would ever go for Rock Slide. Okay, Milotic lives. If Milotic dodges Heat Wave, that's sick. It did not. Does Manectric live a Heat Wave? Oh! Manectric, my goat! Okay. So here's the thingy thing. Do I need to hit a Thunder? Because Thunderbolt does not KO Charizard. I think I double protect this turn to scout for one of them protecting. If Charizard protects this turn, I can Thunderbolt Extreme Speed it next turn. And then if Dragonite somehow doesn't die to Rock Slide, I Draco Meteor it and we win. But that's a tall order. Okay! We're in this! Come on! Also, welcome in, Bryce E60? I'm unsure of how to say your name, I apologize. But I hope you're doing well. You can beat Garchomp with a damn Trailblaze Mega Metagross. Press X to out. I did see that Manectric had Trailblaze in its moveset, and I did consider it. And then, in about 2 seconds, I unconsidered it. I don't even think this KOs. Thunderbolt Extreme Speed. I don't know, let's find out. I don't think that KOs. I think it's gonna live on like 8%. Oh! Okay, miss Rock Slide. Go for Rock Slide for some reason. Miss Rock Slide. Don't Dragon Claw. Okay, we lose. GG. Damn it! Man, if only Manectric had something other than fire type moves as its only coverage option. I mean, I could run Ice Fang, but it's a base 65 like, I'm gonna look up the damage calc, and I bet you Ice Fang doesn't even one-shot Garchomp. Telling you. It's gonna be sad. If it one-shots Garchomp, we're putting Ice Fang on, but there's just no way it does. Mega Manectric with Ice Fang. into a Garchomp. You guys want to hear this sick number? Ice Fang does 41 to 49% damage. 41 to 49% damage. Brother, Garchomp is 4 times weak to ice. That's not okay. That's not okay. How in the world are you 3-shotting a Pokemon that is 4 times... Guys, this Pokemon sucks. This Pokemon is actually terrible. Oh my god. I heard what you said from the kitchen but couldn't understand it, but trying to one-shot Garchomp. I mean, the idea is we just don't get into endgame with Manectric against Garchomp, but it's easier said than done. But Manectric has no coverage moves. The only special type attack that it has other than Electric is Overheat and Flamethrower. Which, like, cool. This Pokemon is so bad. Okay. Blaziken, Kingambit, Frostlass, Sinistcha, Incin, and Sneasler. Okay. I think Milotic on the lead is really strong here. Milotic on lead is good into everything except Sinistcha. Like, who cares about Sinistcha? Leading Pelipper just for Tailwind early could be good. I could lead Manectric and try to Volt Switch into Pelipper to get rid of Aurora Veil, but they'll probably fake out Manectric. Like I'm expecting Frostlass Sneasler lead. Don't have high hopes for this game, not gonna lie. If you're using Mega Manectric, I would put an item that strengthens attack and a stat boost 32 on attack. Well, if I'm using Mega Manectric, I can't hold an item other than the Mega Stone. So, that's its limitation. And also, there's just no way physical Mega Manectric can be good. Like, there's just no way. They led the Teacup. And I'm kind of scared of the Teacup. I said I wasn't scared of the Teacup, but I'm kind of scared of the Teacup. There's no way they Trick Room, right? Why is the Teacup here? Kind of just want to Scald the Sneasler. Scald Sneasler and go into my own Sneasler. We have Fake Out Pressure turn 2. No, yeah, you're good. Oh, all the pasta has been eaten. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Burn? Yay, we didn't get burned. You live in Baltimore and you're going to the regional yourself? Hell yeah. I do not live in Maryland, no. I live in Jersey. I'm a Jersey boy. Milotic should live close combat and Matcha Gotcha might KO Milotic. But do I need Milotic in this game? Not really. I don't mind Protect Fake Out. I would like to keep my Sneasler. big. Alright. Sneasler should not be able to one-shot my Sneasler from this range. I don't think close combat does enough. I'm down to just Life Dew and Dire Claw their Sneasler, I think. They Rage Powder, we Dire Claw the Sinistra. Again, I just don't think Sneasler can one-shot anything. Pretty good damage. Ooh, that's a nice paralysis. Nice. Alright, so we heal up Sneasler. How many turns of range do we have? 2? Yeah, 2. Again, I just don't think Milotic is super important in this game. So I'm kind of down to sack Milotic. I think we just go for another Life Dew. Because Scald and Disinisha is just going to do no damage. I mean, I could play for them getting full parried, but they probably just Dire Claw Milotic. I don't think I need to protect Sneasler. Close combat. Okay, nice. We live. I actually did more damage than I thought. That would have one-shot me at the range I was at. Should be a Matcha Gotcha. Oh, but it's a full paralysis. Okay, now we protect our Sneasler. Traveling, better put in that work away, team. Yeah. I already requested off for that weekend, so we are good. Is Gunk Shot? I die. Oh! We live! Oh, I died of poison. But they did not Rage Powder, so we KO their Sneasler. And honestly, this gives me a free switch into Pelipper on the turn my rain expires. No, it doesn't, because rain doesn't expire until after I send my Pokemon in. Right? Am I crazy? Aha! It did. I don't think Manectric comes in right now. I really need this Sinistra off the field. This should be Frostlass. Oh, Blaziken. Okay, it's really good for me. Yeah, because I mean, they really want to protect this turn. They want to protect with the Blaziken. Getting a close combat into Blaziken would be really nice, but I'm down to just keep chipping away at the Sinistra. We did more than chip away. All right, that was a nice crit. They did not protect the Blaziken, which I think is fine because we get Tailwind. Go for Rock Slide, and they miss the Sneasler. Okay. So Pelipper should be faster than Blaziken at a +1 speed differential. King Gambit is your last? Yeah. Uh, this should be a protect from Blaziken and or like a double protect. I don't know. I was gonna say protect Blaziken, Sucker Punch Pelipper with the King Gambit, but then you leave yourself open to post combat. I mean, Pelipper's done all it needs to do, so I think we just sack Pelipper. Okay, perfect. That means Blaziken's not protecting, so we should one-shot it. I guess Hurricane was stronger, by 10 base power. But, yeah, as I say, Blaziken is very weak. Defensively, that is. I don't even think Sucker Punch KOs from the range Sneasler's at, unless you're running, like, Life Orb. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what it is, but my damage calcs have been on point tonight. I'm like, nailing these predictions of how much how much these attacks are gonna do. Wow. Like, that does not KO, but if you have Life Orb, it KOs. I'm really nailing these. Hell yeah. Alright, I think we got time for one more. That was a good one. Shout out to 180 subscribers. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm chipping away at the YouTube. I have not been good with it. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get more consistent at posting things. New and just hoping, just hopping into the streamer realm. Oh, have you started streaming as well, Bryce? I am on the Switch. Yes. Okay. Very standard team here. What do we do against standard team? We probably lose. Yes. Indubitably. Manectric Dragonite is kind of a good lead. Manectric Dragonite loses to Whimsicott Garchomp, but are you really gonna lead Whimsicott Garchomp? Good night, Max. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I don't know who to bring as the last. I mean, Milotic just doesn't feel good into rain teams, or into sun teams, excuse me. Sinister just loses to a lot of the Pokemon on their team, but Sneasler can't beat Charizard. It's also really bad into Basculegion, but I mean, I guess so Manectric does really well into Charizard and Basculegion. So yeah, I don't know. What's my trainer ID? Oh God, I have no idea. I can look at it after the battle. Okay. It's not ideal for me. This should be Choice Scarf Basculegion. And they probably flip turn out into Garchomp. I could just one-shot the Basculegion, or the Garchomp switch in with Draco Meteor. And Manectric doesn't die, especially if I Mega Evolve, Manectric doesn't die to a flip turn. If I Volt Switch out, who am I Volt Switching into? Sneasler? Yeah. Okay, I think we Mega Evolve, Volt Switch off of the Sylveon, and we just Draco the Basculegion. I really feel like you should be flip turning out. Well, maybe you flip turn off of the Dragonite to break multi-scale. You probably do that. Okay, no, it is off the Manectric. Good. That's really good because that means we live Hyper Voice now. Ah, the double fairy! Fuck, man. I mean, at least we're bringing in Sneasler, but god damn it, dude. Freaking double fairy comps. Kidding me. Freaking heckers. Alright, we can't fake out this turn, because if Whimsicott protects, then they just encore us into fake out. I'm down to Direclaw, Sneasler, and bring Pelipper in, probably? Ah, damn, I think I made just too aggressive of a read on turn 1. I feel like I fall into the habit of, if I don't see Whimsicott on the lead, I just pretend like they didn't bring it. That's not a good habit to get into. Yeah, there's the Protect from Whimsicott. Perfect. Protect from Sylveon as well. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Because, oh, dude, an insane play would have been close combating my own Pelipper to make sure that I outspeed the Sylveon. Because if they're running any speed investment on the Sylveon, they will outspeed the Sneasler after Tailwind. Ah, dude, close combating my own Pelipper would have been sick. This is Basket Legion again. There's the Tailwind. Get a sleep onto Basket Legion, please. No. Get a confusion onto Whimsicott, please. No. Wait. Preserving Fake Out, I think, is pretty strong here. Good Dragonite and Hurricane the Basket Legion, because we know it's Choice Scarf. Ideally, this is like a... it's flip turn. Okay, I mean... We'll still get a Hurricane into whatever switches in, which should be Sylveon. Ooh, I could have Weather Balled that slot. I don't think I ever should, but I could have. That's annoying. I think I Protect Dragonite this turn to scout for a Protect from Whimsicott. And we just try to set Tailwind on Pelipper. No, we definitely sack Sneasler. Yeah, we sack Sneasler because Manectric in the endgame can sweep. We're just gonna need a way to kill this Basket Legion. Choice Scarf Basket Legion is just so strong. Yep, there's the Protect. Perfect. Goodbye, Sneasler. 07's in chat for Sneasler. How many turns of Tailwind left? 2? 1. Okay. If I bring Pelipper in, they just Solar Beam the Pelipper. I don't see how I win against Basculegion in the back. I win by getting Tailwind up this turn. But they should Solar Beam Pelipper. Okay, we deny second Tailwind, which is really, really good. But they should deny my Tailwind. Weather Ball. Does that KO? No! Dude, if I was running Bulky Pelipper. Ah! That's really bad. Yeah, if I get Tailwind that turn, then we win because I just Thunder everything. Ah, man. Nards. Don't worry, guys. I'll use my priority attack on Manectric. Maybe I don't know. I don't think we can win this. They would have to like Heat Wave Last Respects into Manectric. That shouldn't KO. There's no way that KOs. Oh! Okay. I didn't want a Draco, but I feel like Hurricane doesn't KO. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, but we get the confusion. We're getting bailed out. Come on. I can't extreme speed you because you're a normal, a ghost type. Come on, confusion. If I Draco there, we're kind of in the same spot next turn. Come on, confusion. Oh my god, it's cinema. It's actual cinema. The confusion into hitting itself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's actually just that easy to beat late game Choice Scarf Basculegion in the rain. Like I don't know why people call this Pokemon a threat. But yeah, even if we Draco there, we get the KO onto like we get the KO, but we what's it called? Then the next turn it's Sylveon Charizard into the two Pokemon here. So I feel like going for the Hurricane confusion was really the only out we had. And the fact that we got it is just stupid. it's just stupid. I can't make any excuses. This whole team was stupid, man. This Hey, for throwing this team together in literally 5 minutes, we'll take it. We will take it. What a stupid team, man. This Pokemon sucks. Oh man. We tried to make it work. It's not good. Not good. Oh, let me get you the trainer ID. I don't even know where that is. Is my trainer ID in this game, or do you mean like my Switch ID? Profile? Oh, there it is. That's my trainer ID. Right there. Lots of numbers. 119459973295. I can change trainer ID? All right. Well, I mean, we're not going to get a better game than that one, so we're going to end on that. Sorry, I did not mean to go to stream ending screen. I didn't mean we were going to end on that like that. I meant we were going to do our outro. Whoopsies. Yeah. Notes from tonight's stream. One, good to be back playing Pokemon. It's been a little while. Definitely gotta brush off the cobwebs before Baltimore. Number two, Manectric sucks. Don't use this Pokemon. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Don't use it. The fact that we went like 7-2 or something, like we won, it's absurd. We should not have won. We should have won like 2 games tonight. Don't use Manectric. That's all I have to say to you. that's all I got. Yeah. So, no stream tomorrow night. It is Becky and I's 5th anniversary. Crazy that I'm saying 5 years. Sheesh. So it's our 5th anniversary, so we're gonna be going out to eat some dinner. So no stream tomorrow night. I will be back most likely on Thursday. Again, I'm trying to keep myself moving with these streams and videos and stuff. So most likely back on Thursday. Whether or not we're playing Pokemon is up for debate. We might be playing Pokemon. We might be playing Mistfall Hunter. Probably one of those 2 games. So keep your eyes peeled out for that. But yeah, with that being said, now you got me thinking about Luxray. I did think about Luxray, and I might make a Luxray team at one point because that's my brother's favorite Pokemon. I did consider Luxray because it's also another underused electric type that gets Intimidate. At the very least, you don't have to use a Mega Stone for a Luxray. You don't have to commit an item slot to it. And hopefully Luxray has a better freaking moveset than Manectric. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. So thank you everybody so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, wherever it is you are. And I will see you again in the next stream. See you, everybody. Thank you.